morning. Day 3 on the final stretch, the home stretch on the road to 40. The target of achieving final boss mode.
Boss.
Just finishing up my morning cardio. Feeling light. I woke up this morning feeling super empty. I downed a liter of water. I have 5 more liters of water to get in today. Still got to get my meals in after this cardio. But feeling okay, feeling good. Very motivated. I catch myself stopping myself from just like the habitual eating I would do without thinking about it. Like this morning I'm making breakfast for my kids and I had to stop myself from ripping off a piece of bacon or eating some of that quesadilla I made for the lunch. Stop myself from eating those goldfish that I put into their lunch boxes like I would usually do. So working on it, we're working hard. Thank you for joining me on the journey. Today's agenda, after this cardio, I got a meeting at the school with my kids, teacher, and then we're going to the gym to do the weights, and then another set of cardio, all while getting all my asparagus meals in. The pea smells funny. Officially, the pea smells funny. No oil added. So my wife gets annoyed or finds it weird that I vlog. She's right now behind me, probably judging me and looking at me. Look at this. I went to a meeting like this because I committed to not cutting my hair, my mustache till 2 more days. Getting a haircut in 2 days, thank God. I haven't eaten breakfast yet just because I didn't plan it properly. I didn't prep any meals, so try to get meal 1 in before we go to the gym for round 2. I don't think the power's out. I think everyone else in the world's just lazy but us. Or maybe the power's off. I know. Well, the power's still working. I butchered these steaks. It's my last meal of the day. So we're gonna call it close to an end today. This is my last meal of the day. Got all 6 of my meals in, except for I ran out of fish, so I was eating chicken. I didn't vlog everything today. I realized doing this program, it is kind of selfish. A lot of bodybuilders will talk about that. Bodybuilding is a very selfish endeavor. And you kind of have to tell your loved ones, people around you that, hey, I'm going to take a certain amount of time for myself. And that can really put a lot of strain on people's relationships, I think. I've never been through it, but I was cognizant enough before I started this whole thing to at least tell my wife, hey, I'm going to be doing this for a week. Please bear with me. Especially doing it with the vlog, right? I got to edit and all that stuff. So I really see the value now of planning out my day. I've put everything I do throughout the day on the planner on my phone. And I found that's really helped a lot. I'm able to see where I'm spending a lot of time. When I actually mapped out my day, it's like 80% of it was for myself. But by planning it out over a week, over a month, I don't feel like I have to rush and get a task done all at once, like at the same time, because I know I'll have future time to work on it. That's really been a big reliever. I'm planning out time with my family, planning out time with my wife. However, I was able to balance that doing this program for myself, getting in my best shape possible, because that only helps the family out in the end, right? But you want to balance everything out in all aspects of life. This is the only thing I'm going to share today about that. I don't mean to be preachy. The diet, it's going well. A lot of temptation still hitting me. I was making breakfast for my kids. That was kind of funny. I almost had to stop myself from eating some bacon. Eating the steak. It's my second day having beef again. It doesn't sit very well, but we soldier on. We get through it. We get it in. That's trusting your coach. If I'm going in, I'm all in. That's how I see it. But I definitely feel like I am getting leaner. I'm seeing results. I don't want to show you pictures now, but the ultimate goal is for me to reach 205 pounds. And it's achievable. I think it's achievable. I had to lose, if you saw the first vlog of this whole home stretch thing, I was 208.2 pounds. So I have about 3 pounds to go. We can do it. Just so everyone knows, my wife and I were talking about this earlier today as well. I don't plan to eat like this for like my entire life. I know something like this isn't really sustainable. It's not supposed to be sustainable. I feel for me going forward, I'm going to do a lot of what they call like mini bulks and mini cuts throughout the year. But more of an emphasis of just staying healthy. Like they call it gaining. Maintaining the status quo and gaining maybe a little bit here and there over time, but I want to get to a certain level where I'm like, hey, this is a good foundation to start. So really do a drastic cut now, because how many years have I just indulged myself, right? A week of discipline, it doesn't even compare. And I feel tremendous in my health and my life since undertaking it. Really do. That McChicken though is going to taste so good. Guys, we're going to have a McChicken meal. I know, Scotty, I'm sorry. He's like, why are you settling for McChicken meals? Get a Popeyes or something. Like, bro, McChicken, because he worked with me at McDonald's. That was our thing, man. Can I get McChicken half price? I'll take 3 and a milkshake. So thank you to my family for putting up with me. Thank you for you guys for putting up with me, helping me stay accountable to these goals. I could have slipped a few times. I know it. The workouts have been tough, but we pushed through. And before I go, I will say I'm keeping as much weight on the bar as possible, but maybe I'm cutting back on reps. It is harder to push through at the gym. We have a mission. We have a goal. Samus Aran can wipe out the Metroids. I can lose 5 pounds. Kuya, peace. Thank you for joining me. Come back tomorrow for day 4. Yeah, tomorrow will be day 4 of the home stretch on the road to 40, final boss mode. Will we achieve it? Join me. Why don't you?